So here's the deal. I wasn't too happy with the colony that we were doing just then. I played for about an hour and a half or so and realized that I was basically just making the same colony twice, and that's not very fun or exciting. So I thought before we get too far into it, I'm just going to go ahead and reboot it, and we'll have the colonies basically totally different. And what I was thinking was one colony will be vault dwellers, whereas the other colony is just your standard, well, my standard village type layout with the spaced out buildings and all that jazz. I thought that that might be an interesting enough difference to be interesting enough to watch, because otherwise it's like we're the exact same buildings and basically the exact same shape. I think that's right. Foku gods. It looks great to me. And it wasn't exciting because whatever happens in colony A is going to happen in colony B. So it's like, So we'll vault up and we'll have one colony be the village, and hopefully their lifestyles are different enough that it works out okay. Question mark. I don't know. Feel free to pause and give these a look over if you would like. I've only seen the capabilities and health, so this is kind of new to me as well. We've got Brian Tani, the abrasive teetotaler. Okay, so you're gonna... Wow. You're gonna hate a lot of people. Because Colony A is they're the mountainy people, and I was going with massive hops, so Brian Tani not liking beer very much. We'll see. And being abrasive, you're gonna start a lot of shit, Brian Tani. But yeah, so abrasive teetotaler, great with art. We've got Jay Stank on Colony B, so he'll be non-mountain. The heat tolerant jogger, great with growing, decent with shooting. Jude Starbright, the fat nudist again. That's funny to me. The complete chance. Again, this is my first time seeing the traits. Great with growing though, so you'll be planting the hops. Gerben, the sanguine hard worker. Ooh. Hard worker, so he's really great. Yeah, not quite industrious, but that's pretty good still. Plus 20% is fantastic. Great with crafting. Flood, green thumb, chemical interest, Colony A. I believe this is actually pronounced Hakan or Hokan or something like that. That A with a ring is sort of it's like a wider O, I suppose. Hokan. I don't know. Neurotic and heat tolerant though. Jamie, steadfast, depressive, slothful. That's kind of annoying actually. Steadfast, so you don't break as easily. Depressive, so you're always in a bad mood, which offsets steadfast by a little bit. -3 actually. And slothful, so you're really fucking slow at working. And Seeger, psychically dull, trigger happy, bloodlust. Not that great at shooting, fantastic capabilities with crafting. Potentially really good there. So as I said, we got hops planted here for Colony A, which is the mountain people. Expand a lot of area. What is that? What do we got going on there? Just misclicks. Let me fix that real quick. That'll be a problem. Any more of that? I think that's just me clicking off. Right, so we got Colony A though. They're the mountain people. They get all the mountains and a little bit outside too, so they can still do growing and all that stuff, and quick retrievals of corpses and all that. Whereas Colony B is obviously everything else. They get all of the other things. Colony B, they've got the hops because I want them to be sort of dwarfy, so brewing and all that. And then strawberries, cotton, rice, and heel root. Same deal with these people, although instead of doing hops, they are doing the smoke leaf. Because joy activity and all that. I don't know. Their stockpile is over here. They got a lot of rich soil stuff, so that's pretty cool. They don't have nearly as much to do as far as preparation goes for these guys, because these guys, they got all that mining to do, which will be quite a while. That's why they've got this little room set up. This is what I used to do when I used to vault up and all that. It's been a very long time though, but little small shack type area just to get them by for the beginning bit while everything gets mined out. Work orders are as follows. Feel free to pause and give it a look over, though it doesn't really matter because I'll be changing it eventually anyway. And haven't done these yet. I did allow the assign them to areas though. And this stuff, I believe, Anything over 55, notice over 55, we're good there. Okay, cool. We should be able to go and everything should just magically happen. Nice. Could do a stockpile over here for you guys. Although it's a little unfair because you have a very short hauling distance there. Allow all, preferred. Preferred allow all. So we'll see about that. We need... Doesn't really matter who gets what per se. Doesn't really matter because I got a lot of components queued up for these guys. They got a little pocket up there. They got a little pocket here. They've got steel, steel, steel. So they got a lot of mining to do themselves as far as resources go. And these guys will just kind of fall right on top of it eventually. So yeah, there goes Colony B. Not hauling anything over. I'm going to have one of you haul over some food. Yeah. Gonna have you haul over some food. Just so you guys actually have some. I think he'll pick up 25. No empty place configured to store it. Are you sure? Oh, I cleared all. Set the haul. Okay, yeah, you're only gonna pick up 10 at a time. So Jamie, come on over. Haul that 10 too. So we'll have 20 and 20. So for the beginning bit, that's it. Maybe they'll need to get their own steel and wood and stuff too, which we can definitely assign. Chop wood in that area. Excellent. You guys are just using the wood that you were given to get your shack up real fast and quick. Already have a good stool. Jesus. Brian Tani. Great with construction. Damn. We'll even do that. Because we can, damn it. So Chu's working on the plants. Mining's happening. Brian Tiny's doing the building. Cool. Again, work orders. Everybody over here mines. Nobody actually on B mines yet. I didn't have a miner for that, so we'll go with... Yeah, we'll go with Seeger for that, I suppose. So Seeger's mining for them. And then we got 2 miners over here. Brian Tiny will mine if they run out of resources. Judith Starbright will mine if he runs out of the... when he's finished growing. And okay, you guys don't really need a plant cut per se because you've got just fucking loads of trees in the growing zone. You've got the wood to yourself, basically. I can clear the allowed zone. I keep pausing it whenever I go into this habit. Clear Colony B's allowed zone from there. So they don't have access to medicine, which is kinda sad. But hey, oh well. Good luck. I'll let you guys just kind of cruise control for a bit, mine up and get steel, chop wood, all that. There's components right here. I mean, they just got loads of fucking components. Like, those guys don't need components at all. But neither do these guys potentially either. And I'm not sure how we're going to be organizing this. I haven't figured that out yet. We could steel wall, so it's a double entryway. I might do a kill zone type thing entryway. I don't usually do kill zones or walling, but I think I said it before. I'm trying to find a balance between the way I like to play and the way the game's balanced, because right now it's sort of balanced in a way that you sort of have to have kill zones, but I think if you make a kill zone, it very quickly becomes really boring. So I've been avoiding doing kill zones for a very long while because of that. There you go, good bed point. 8-3 comfort. Fantastic. Yeah, I'll tell you what, work on the wood floor. You chop down the tree, and you get the wood for it. And then you can go eat. Already giving people shit. Yeah. Minus 20, like right off the bat, because flood's actually chemical interest. Man. Tell you what, actually, let's flip this around. Judas. And flood. There. And flood. You are a nudist. Cool, I think that's everybody. As far as like nudism and clothes and all that goes. Yeah. Then Jude, the new Jude anyway, could also help with growing. So I think I will. That means mining is going to be a bit slow because we only have one person doing it. That being Gerben, who's not even interested and is awful with it. It's funny, you guys are the mountain dwellers, but you're all terrible at mining. Though to be fair, everybody across the entire colony, like both colonies, we're all horrible at mining. We don't have a miner. The only person we've got is Flood, who's actually interested in it too. So I might flip you guys around. Maybe. But we'll keep you growing because you're fantastic at growing. You've got the skill for everything. You'll get it done real quick. And Brian Tani, I think, will be helping out with the mining pretty soon. Yep. Yep. And we still have some meals, 3 meals. 10 over there, there's still some berries we can get. You guys, how you doing? Nobody's idle yet. You guys will need a bedroom. So, you've got some of the wood shops. So you guys will be the standard village type thing that I tend to do. So we'll build it in this area. This is already where we're chopping stuff down. The kitchen and dining will be somewhere over here. Probably like freezer, kitchen, dining. So we'll do beds up here. There's a lot of berries up there. Over here. We'll do it over here. And we'll go 5 by 5. There. And doors off to the side, not centered, so then that way the bed can be in the corner and it doesn't look as cramped when it really goes. But just visually for me it looks better. We already got a fucking cougar over here. Should probably handle that. You guys are fast as hell though, right? Yeah, 6.5. Jeez. We're gonna have to get you at night when you're sleeping, I think, and just hope for the best. Well, then again, it is prone at night, isn't it? Oh, shit. Let's get everybody up here. Let's handle that real fast so we don't have to worry about it. Hiding is going to be a pain. Jason, get you across the water. Start shooting at it. Sorry, I accidentally right-clicked and had you move there at the last second. And then depending on who it goes after, going for Hakan. So scoot down around the mountain. Somebody please, oh god, go for the legs. Gonna go for J-Stink now, yep. Oh shit, J-Stink, run! Oh my god, who went for the legs? Rear left leg, some pistol. Oh, thank goodness he did that. It's just slower than J-Stink. Only just though. We can go for the butcher table, just make it out of, make it out of pure components. We have enough, jeez. Go for that, and then temperature, campfire. Do that. Does Colony B have a constructor? Not really, kind of Seeger. Yeah, I'd like to keep you mining. You're the warden. We'll have Jamie do it. You're horrible at constructing, though. You guys all kind of are. It's really except you. So we'll have Jamie do it instead. Jamie will be the miner. Seeger, because he's interested in some decent construction, will be doing that. So go for that. Get that guy done first. Everybody's going to be sleeping outside for the first night. Except these guys. These guys, they got their stuff done real quick. They're in really good shape. And then Buzz. Butcher creature, do forever. Work on the campfire. And then simple meal. Do everything you can. We're deconstructing that. Jason's working there. Okie dokie. And because I'm really bad about doing floors, because it's not really necessary. It's not enough to make the place beautiful, but it looks nicer to me doing it that way. So we'll do that. Everybody's sleeping on the floor over here for the first night. It's fine. Kruger meat spoils in about a day. They'll get it cooked up into simple meals. Should last a couple days that way. These guys sleeping nice indoors, though they're sharing the bedroom, and it's ugly in here. But oh well. They will deal with it. Brian Tani, the only one who is in a really upset mood, insulted. That's gonna be a very common thing for you. Not a whole lot I can do there. It's somewhere over here. Well, the hallway, we'll have it fork. At some point. Because here I could still do a sort of kill zone type thing. Somewhat. I think that's 11. Yeah, 11 and 11. That's fine. Cancel that. And then along here, along the center path, that can lead into a kitchen slash dining slash freezer thing. And then bedrooms along the side routes. We'll leave it at that for now. Let me know when you're done. Times 3 speed doesn't work right. Day 20 hours, so you can still cook that in the morning. Cool. I think this will be a lot more entertaining in the long run, because the colonies are actually vastly different, totally different lifestyle. Well, not totally different, but very different. And it's not really a comparison of better versus worse. That's not it at all. That's not a very fair comparison because of how different the people living in each are and all that. You guys just going for that stuff first, which is fine, but you're not going to have very much for long. Hanging out by the fire, very cool. You guys don't have a joy activity. Could give you something. It's not much, but it'll do. You struck compacted steel. Oh yeah. Let's just go with the one steel door for now. Damn, that was quick. You're good. Ding. Okay, roof it up, don't forget. Man, I haven't done a vault in so long. I don't know if I remember how. Should be okay. If anything like goes like totally belly up, these guys should be the last ones alive that are living inside a mountain. They're gonna have a really cool defense there. These guys, the best I can do is just wall up and trap up. Like down here I can do a ton of traps. This I'd have to probably wall up and force them to come over here, tighten the zone a little bit, trap it up. Same deal here, up here. I mean, it's not very defensible. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 directions they can come from. Well, technically 5, but this is basically the same one. And I could. Anybody coming from like down here, I'll be coming up. I could lock that off pretty easily. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. This mountain's too big, so these are going to have to be separate routes. It's not like somebody could just like, I can't really just like wall this up or wall this up, because people attacking from up here will be coming up here, down here be coming up here. Well, actually, I guess this route I don't really need to worry about very much at all. This is actually totally okay, because the only way people could come from over here is if they attack from way up here, which they'd be going this route for, or way down here, which they'd be going that route for. So over here, we're totally okay. Lock that off. So it's really just 1, 2, 3, which is much nicer to handle. We got the meals made. Very nice. They'll be lasting, I think, 3 days. Yep. So we'll forbid these for now. Force them to eat that stuff, because that's gonna expire. Over here, you guys, how you doing for food? Still got 4 meals. Okay. Tomorrow we'll probably do campfire. Probably. Let's see about doing this though. I'd eventually be... That's the hallway, that could be the door. Could just like rebuild the wall, because I want that steel. It's gonna be a little bit ugly, but they'll deal with it for now. So if I have... That's really big, but... Bedrooms, walk in, we could have table, which is 4 by 2. 4 by 3? Yeah, no, just 4 by 2. Along here. Could have one down here. That's the door. 1, 2, 3, 4 by 2. Chairs. Let's go one more. So we could have the table up against the wall here, chairs around. It's got a couple spaces between the door. Yep, so that'll work. Yep, okay. And then, I mean, it's going to be like the main central location. This is where we do the brewing, the butchering, the cooking. Joy activity could go in there. We could put the art in there, so it'll be a pretty large room. So that'll work. And then we'll do a freezer storage area eventually there as well. Would be nice to have somebody on each side being a dedicated hauler, though I don't quite have that privilege yet. Not yet, there's too much to do. You guys are almost done growing. Okay, well with that done, we can go temperature, queue up the campfire. I'll just put it over here. That'll be fine. And start hunting just the small game around here. There. Enjoy. Hunting being done by, this is Colony A, ideally Jude. Ideally. First prisoner I might throw on over to the vault colony because we need somebody for hauling and cleaning. Because this is going to be a complete disaster otherwise, with all these chunks in the way and all that. Ugh. Research, right. Stone cutting, I think I'll probably be the first one so I can get rid of that shit. As far as researching goes, that would have been Colony B. We can go, I guess, just, I don't know, for now, just whatever. Small, shitty, cramped room. Production, research bench, just for now. I'm kicking it kind of old school, doing just like the shitty little itty bitty things that I don't really like doing. But, always had some pretty good playthroughs in the past, and since I started being the nitpicky, oh, this is ugly, so I'm not gonna do it, I've had a really rough time because the game's not balanced quite yet, so sort of have to do shit like that. So fine, I will. And I did. Yeah, we'll give you a stool because that is Hakan, who is oh yeah, he has neurotic. Okay, yeah, so dining chair then. Try to get something nice for comfort. Need defenses, I know, that's fine. Probably, oh right, I can't tell it to be held open yet. Probably a torch lamp for a little bit of light. And over here, Jude playing horseshoes. Never did do this. Try that. Although they're generally pretty good about keeping everything as anything and being just fine. Generally not an issue. I just like everybody being in sync. The cook over here is Brian Tani. So Brian Tani, your schedule though. You wake up earlier. Do some joy. There. Is that right? 4 hours, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 hours, 3, 2, work split. Yeah, okay. And then copy the code for the other side is J-Stank. So paste. So that way the cook wakes up, they immediately start cooking just in case we need meals like stat. Add bill, simple meal, do forever. And then we need a just cheap shitty butcher table. We'll throw it there. Nice. Both sides do have a doctor. They have the grower. They've got somebody who's accurate. I think they have somebody who's accurate. Yeah, I thought I did that. I made sure we had that type of thing set up when I was assigning A and B. Got kind of lucky in some areas, but also unlucky in others. Like we don't actually have a really cool miner. And this is just gonna have to just be mined out the entire pocket, and we'll rebuild the walls as eventually stone and all that, but it'll be a while. Go ahead and hold this open. You guys are up for chunks, so quickly haul all that. I'll tell you to do it. Bills, butcher creature, do forever. Brian Tani, butchering, right. So Flood, I'll have you do this. Just so we can easily get out of here. And we'll leave the door open.